10 News, Ozarks First.
Good morning and thanks for joining us. It's already 64 degrees in Springfield with a couple of clouds and steady south winds. Another warm start across the Ozarks, but we've got some moisture increasing out there this morning. There could be a few showers from Rolla back down towards West Plains. Haven't seen any ground reports of this yet, so if you are seeing a few raindrops, let me know. Otherwise, we're just mostly cloudy out there in Springfield. Temperatures are still running warmer than yesterday, about 5 degrees warmer at 64 in Springfield, 63 in Monette, and 59 in Branson. And this morning what we're seeing is these dew points starting to come up through the 50s. We're seeing that dew point even reach that 60-degree mark already in Monette. And what that means is we have been comfortable. We've had the warm temperatures without humidity, but now we're starting to cross over into that sticky range. And that will be important as we head through the night tonight because that will fuel some strong and severe storms. We're keeping the southerly winds again today. That's going to keep us warm. It's going to keep us breezy. And we'll maybe start to feel a little bit sticky with some of these dew points increasing as that moisture gets into the Ozarks. Then we're going to see a second low pressure develop over the Texas Panhandle, and that's going to fire up a threat for severe weather on the overnight tonight. So again, we've been showing you this risk for much of this week, but here it is again. That slight risk for severe weather hasn't really changed much. It does include most of the Ozarks, and that slight risk means that we're looking at some strong to severe storms. They'll be more numerous and more intense back in the orange, but I do think we will get in on at least a handful of severe storms. Now, getting even more specific, if we look at our area, again, everybody in the yellow, we're looking at mainly damaging winds, large hail, but I do think we have a tornado threat, especially tucked up to the north and west of Springfield in the blue there. That's going to be our healthiest tornado threat. I think that as the line moves south and east, we'll still have some large hail and maybe some straight line damaging winds, but I think that tornado threat maybe comes down a little bit as that line moves south and east. So again, we're mainly looking at a threat for some large hail and damaging winds for most of the area, localized flooding. Some of that rain could come down pretty quick in the stronger storms. And we are tracking an isolated tornado threat. 1 or 2 weak brief spin-ups will be possible in the overnight tonight. Here's that hour-by-hour futurecast. Mostly cloudy, temperatures in the 70s today. Storms don't really fire up or do anything until 10 o'clock tonight. That's where we'll start to see that line get in from the north and west. That line of showers and storms gets towards Springfield by midnight. You can see if it organizes into that line there, that's where we'll have that push of damaging winds on the front side of that line. Some locally heavy rain embedded in there, and then that's where we could get maybe a rotation or two embedded in that line. Maybe some sprinkles or some rumbles of thunder by tomorrow morning, and then that line continues to exit to the east. So a few showers possible for that morning commute. Temperatures falling back through the 50s. We're looking at a cool day tomorrow with some clouds and north winds. Rain about a ½ inch to 1.5 inches for parts of the area, especially down to the south and east. That's where we've got that localized flood threat. Again, not expecting storms to the north and west until 10 o'clock tonight. That severe window is going to be from midnight to 6 a.m. Have a way to get warnings. Primary threat will be large hail and damaging winds. An isolated tornado is possible, especially up to the north and west, and then some of that heavy rain could cause some localized flooding. 79 degrees today, breezy, warm, mostly cloudy with some of those gusts up to 30 miles per hour. 54 overnight, showers and storms, and we will carry that severe threat, so stay tuned to us tonight. 58 degrees tomorrow, storms in the morning, clouds in the afternoon, and temperatures much cooler. Sunshine returns on Friday, 70s return this weekend.